this is going to be tough to talk about, but a lot has happened here in the last few weeks. Just can you kind of reflect on your memories of Coach Clark and just everything he meant to your offensive line unit?
Yeah, I mean, he meant a lot to us. We were with him. We were all with him in January. Went through spring with him, and he was a great leader, a great mentor. Anytime things went hard in personal life, on the field, like he was a great guy to turn to, good guy to talk to, just about anything. So,
how big was he in your decision to transfer to UCF?
He played a big part. I respect him a lot. I was in the Sun Belt for 3 years, and so I knew of him being the head coach of that state. I played against him, and he did a phenomenal job there. So I really respected him as an O-line coach.
Carter, how's Coach Bear and Coach Hope maybe stepped in, and how would they have been able to kind of maybe keep this transition a little smoother considering everything's happened?
Yes, sir. They've done a phenomenal job. Bear has stepped in and done an amazing job with the role. He's really broken everything down. We're fixing some technique things, all getting on the same page. But him and Coach Hope have done a great job. Coach Hope is a lot like Coach Clark. Coach Clark learned from him, and so it's all the same terminology. He's got the same fire in his, same little phrases that Clark says. So it's good to have him around.
Is it a harder transition though, moving from one coach you expected to have all season to two coaches that had to come in third?
I mean, it can be tough, but I think that's where we got to come together as an O-line unit. We're five, we're stronger as five, and so I think that's something that we got to do a better job coming together and embracing it.
Do you feel like you guys have bonded almost like in times of tragedy that you guys have gotten closer?
For sure, tragedy is hard, but we all came together and we've all kind of leaned on each other. It's hard.
You talked about the challenge of coming together. What is that difficulty when you have so many new faces and now you move from preseason practice to actual games? What's that challenge in learning each other, your tendencies and communication on the line?
Yeah, all of us came together, like you said. We're new here. We just had to get used to each other, play with a lot of snaps together. Now we got 4 games, so we're meshing well together. We're getting fixing things that need to be fixed.
What do you think is most improved over those 4 games for your unit?
Our communication. Our communication on the field has changed a lot and it's gotten a lot better. We're all very precise. We know what everybody needs to do now, and that's what's improved.
Carter, it might not be under the best circumstances, but what was it like meeting Coach Hope, and how has it been like working with him thus far, and what does he bring to the staff?
He brings a lot of knowledge. He was a great coach at Purdue, Louisville. He's been around, and he's a well-respected O-line coach. So he brings a lot of technique, and he teaches us how to really break things down and focus on the little things. And he's fiery. He's got a lot of energy. He brings good energy to practice.
Scott mentioned some of the twists that Kansas State ran and some of the fronts that they ran were maybe not what you guys expected to see. What do you use this as a learning experience for? How do you feel like it can help you as you get ready for Kansas and for the rest of the Big 12?
Yes, sir. Kansas is another big movement team. They're going to throw twists and blitz at us, so it was a good look we got against K-State. Like you said, we're going to learn from it. We were all watching the film yesterday, breaking it down, spending extra time looking at that. And so we know exactly what we need to fix this week in practice, and it'll get fixed.
When we saw Taven go down, come out of the game with that injury, it looked like he was in a lot of pain. What do you think that says about his character to be able to come back in and try to lead you guys on that comeback?
Like you said, he's a leader. He's a tough leader too. So he's somebody you can always turn to whenever things get hard. I know Taven will be steady. And so it meant a lot for him to come back on the field with. It was tough.
Carter, I asked Coach Frost about this earlier. How do you avoid one loss spiraling into 2 or 3 or 4? This has happened the last 2 seasons for UCF. What do you guys need to do to avoid that maybe happening?
You got to put your ego down. You got to go in the film room and say, hey, I messed this up, and you got to go fix what you messed up. You got to correct the little things. So.
It's kind of the attitude of the team after a game like Kansas State. You guys had a chance late in the game to make it a 1-score game. There were some mistakes and stuff that pushed you back, but is the team, I know you're disappointed in the performance, but do you feel like you've shown something, at least through the first 3, that this can be a team that can do something in the Big 12?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we definitely can do something in the Big 12. We can come in and any given Saturday, we can win any ball game that we're in. And we just got to correct the details. We got to fix little things and have a great week of practice for Kansas.
Give us a little bit more on Kansas. What's the scouting report? What do they do well?
They're kind of similar to Kansas State. They move well. They move the fronts. They blitz. A lot of twists. So we'll see the same kind of things. And so I think, like I say, Kansas State set us up well for that. We'll fix those things and do a good job.
I spoke about it with Coach Frost. Establishing the run is important, especially early in the first half to keep the defense off the field. Where do you guys feel like you can improve and help the run game to get further established?
We got to come off the ball harder with lower pad level. So that's a big emphasis for us. Practice this week. We're going to get after it.
That was was gonna ask the same question. You look at some of the big runs you guys popped off on. Where do you feel like you guys are missing opportunities earlier in games to kind of make it more consistent?
We need to handle the run versus movement better and handle run versus blitzes better. Just have our eyes where they need to be, disciplined, gap sound. We need to do all the right things.
Carter, one of the standout moments last time I remember talking to you was when you showed us your UCF tattoo there. I just wanted to ask what's it been like since then? Have those tattoos mean to you to be able to get those, and have you got a chance to show anybody else?
Yes, sir. I mean, it's an amazing experience to be here. I'm very blessed to be here and thankful every day. You know, to play for a program like UCF, it's an honor, and I just love every minute of it, and I'm proud to represent this place.
With the loss of Coach Clark, how does that give you greater purpose now for the rest of this season?
I mean, we talk about it all the time in the O-line room. I mean, every day we'll play a song he used to play for meetings, and we think about it, and we remember when things get hard, we all look at each other, lean on each other, and we say, we got to remember we're doing this for Coach Clark. It's bigger than us right now. It's all about Coach Clark.
When you ran out at Kansas State, how was he in your head? You know, were you thinking about him on the field?
I was just thinking things he would have told me pregame, what he would have told me to focus on, and go out there with a cool, calm head and just play the best I can.
What was the song? You said there's a song that
Yeah, Zombie by the Cranberries. We always just play that.
was that like his favorite song, or just a song to get you guys fired up?
Fired us up in the morning for meetings. Yes, sir.
Did you guys ask him why he liked that song? Why he picked that one?
I don't know. He always had it on when we walked in. It was already playing, so he just joined along.
And that's the one he played every time.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
We saw the defense give up 34 points, but how important is it for the offense to play complementary football to kind of help keep the defense off the field there?
Yeah, you know, the defense did a good job early in the game, and they have done a good job all year. That comes on us. We can't go out there in we can only have 8 plays in the first quarter. Like you said, we got to sustain drives. We got to run the ball better, and that's on the O-line. We got to come off lower pad level and be better against the movement.
Time for 1 or 2 more. You good? All set? Cool.
Thanks,
Thanks, Carter.
Thanks, Carter.
Appreciate it.